who should all be familiar to all of you. I know we have a couple of people who joined via live stream, so hello. And we are just so excited to have you guys here. Thank you for coming out and celebrating your fellow participants and cheering them on tonight as they represent and show what they've learned and their pitches tonight and their elevator speeches, right? And it's been a big journey. As I said last week, at the end of the day, everyone is a winner here. The sheer fact that you've started a business, that you've grown your business through a pandemic, and shown up every single week. We talk about how you get out of the program what you put into it, and you have all put in a lot of time and effort. A lot of you have sent business plans to a number of folks that have been in and out all over the weeks, and asked for feedback, and we're just so excited to continue to be here. What was the motto that we used for the entire program? One more time. Correct. And look around the room. You guys have built such a great network. There are so many individuals here who want to continue to lift you up, want to continue to help build you, want to continue to see you move forward. So please don't hesitate to reach out today. Madonna has a fun looking photo booth. I don't know how that thing works, but it looks really fun out there. So as we go through the day and we break for dinner tonight and deliberation, grab a couple of your friends in the room, get in the photos. We'd love to share them with everybody after the fact. As I look around the room, I often joke at M&T that we have a very strong work family. But as I look around the room here, we've broken bread for 6 weeks in a row, and I would consider everyone here family. So, snuggle in, get some great pictures. Be excited for everyone today. It's very nerve-wracking to be standing out in front of everyone to present. So, to our finalists, take a deep breath. You'll be all right. Everyone here is here for you. And I'm going to pass it off to Gail to share just some logistics for the night, and we'll get started. Okay.
Thank you, Natalie. Everything she said, ditto for me. You guys, truly, you have become so very special to us, so this is so bittersweet. I know I'm gonna try not to cry, but it is gonna happen. I'm a waterworks today. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. As soon as I'm done introducing our judges, then our first pitcher is going to come down. I believe that's Leslie. Is it Avila or say it again? Avila, thank you. And then we'll go through each of their pitches. We're going to release the judges so that they can put their stuff into the room and begin deliberating, because I know it's going to be a tough job for them. And then we will go ahead, and then after they're through, we'll have our dinner, and then we'll have a graduation. So once you get your dinner and you have some fun at the photo booth, then come on back, and then we'll start a little graduation while our judges deliberate, take some photos, share some thoughts if we have some time. We have our regional president with us tonight, Nora Habig, thank you. Our executive vice president, Jess Seaburn, who's gonna be our judge captain, and then David Femi, who is our director of multicultural banking, will be joining us shortly. And I think I saw Michael Walazada somewhere already. There he is back there. So all of these M&T people here to support you. Couple of reminders for our pitchers. When I'm standing in the middle, so you're gonna have to see me at some point in time. When you see me do this, what does it mean? 2 minutes. When you see me do this, what does it mean? Wrap it up. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so we all know. Okay. Tonight, we've got some really great judges who are joining us, coming to us in all different walks of life, but we are very honored that they're joining us here. First is Alba Fernandez. Alba comes to us from Community First Fund, where she is the vice president and team leader for parts of Pennsylvania, the northern and areas of Pennsylvania. Nice. She's been with Community First Fund since 2016 and has advanced in her career to her current position there. She has started a 27-year career in financial services, working her way up from teller, and has gone in and moved progressively to retail banking, lending, and has worked at bank institutions such as Fulton Bank, Wells Fargo, Santander, First National, and so we can get you to M&T at some point in time, and then we'll just round out all those banks for you. So thank you very, very much, Alba. Blake Lynch, who is the Chief Impact Officer for WITF Public Media. Most of you have seen Blake numerous times. He's been with us through a series of these labs and was also the presenter at last week's lab. So if you didn't read his bio from last week, Blake's been living in the Harrisburg area all his life. I don't even need to look at this. I ran into him one time over at the Harrisburg Hilton after a Catalyst Awards dinner, said, "Blake, I need to get you on a board." Then the next time I ran into him, he was at the Boys and Girls Club, and I said, "Blake, we need to talk." And then the next time I ran into him, he was a community policing officer with the city of Harrisburg, and I said, "Blake, holy cow, I keep running into you in all these different places. You've been such a great community partner." He's won numerous awards and has been recognized many different places. The top 40 under 40, like 100 million people, and he's got a lot of awards. And you know why? Because he does good stuff. So Blake, thank you so much for your continued partnership as we work through this and for serving as a judge this evening. Crystal Turner-Childs is coming to us as a retired, I'm very jealous, a retired Lieutenant Colonel, Deputy Commissioner of Staff of the Pennsylvania State Police. She is, and I think I'm getting this right, and you probably left with this title as well, the highest ranking African American female in the Pennsylvania State Police. So awesome. She has directed and had oversight for the implementation of body-worn cameras, tasers, mobile video recorders, guns, equipment, vehicles, and the InstaCheck system, and also managed a budget. So I think she's pretty qualified to be here and serve as a judge. At some point in time, I think you were also a small business entrepreneur with your, and you still do it, because that's not in this bio, but I know about you. So anyway, she's got a lot of awards and accolades as well. The Harrisburg Regional Chamber and Cretic Athena Award, the NCBW Trailblazer Award, and she is an amazing, dedicated, steadfast member of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So, Crystal, thank you so much for joining us. Sharina Johnson is CEO and co-founder of Arcana Recovery. And the bio that you have at your tables really doesn't do Sharina justice. But, Arcana Recovery is an online app that is being developed to help individuals who are dealing with addiction deal with their addictions and stay on track so that they can continue their path toward sobriety, right? Sharina is she's an amazing person. Featured on the NBC Nightly News, interviewed right here in Harrisburg. But she also has worked with Ben Franklin Technology Partners and CIE as she has started to advance her business. So Sharina, thank you for being with us this evening. And honestly, I think we need to put Sharina and Crystal on our payroll soon because they have been judges for us and presenters at numerous things. So thank you, Sharina. And last but not least, Jay Jamoan, who is the Executive Director of the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. If you haven't read his bio, I just love this. First of all, CIE and the Harrisburg University have been great partners for us. So We thank you, and we couldn't do this without your partnership. But yes, 100%. A seasoned entrepreneur and expert in disruptive innovation, design thinking, and strategic management. I just love that. I want to be that. Same thing. He's worked with many successful startups, including Rollstream and Cineteris, and has extensively worked with Fortune 500 and Global 1000 companies. So he's very well aware of what it takes to run a business, start a business, and be successful. So I'm going to thank you, Jay, and a round of applause for Jay as well. So we're going to get started. So I think Leslie Avila. Say it again. It doesn't matter. Leslie. Avila. Okay. She's our starter. We just need to. Are you going to use lavaliers, or are we using this? Oh, okay. So I'm going to turn this mic off. Let me get up there and turn my timer on.
Thank you. Yes, please. Just to make sure this works. No. Okay. Gail, do you let me know, or do I start? Hi, everybody. Good evening. My name is Leslie Avila, and I'm the founder and CEO of Delightful Company. Delightful Company is a wellness and lifestyle company that was started in 2021. Today, I'm here sharing with you services that are specifically created for CEOs, the aspiring entrepreneur, and small business owners. Like I mentioned, we were founded in 2021. The reason why I started Delightful Company is really because I saw a need for there to be more happy, healthy, and colorful beings on this planet, right? But I knew that that happiness had to come from inside. So what we started to do was do mind and body wellness education. We did this through classes, workshops, and events that people could come to for free or sometimes on a paid basis as well. We also provided one-on-one services for local people to come into our home studio and get private services, which can include a guided meditation for you to stop overthinking, or it can be a body stretch session for you to get over your lower back pain. But towards the end of last year, I started to see a gap in who was coming to these wellness classes, right? I was going to all these entrepreneur and small business owner workshops and classes, and we were talking about revenue models and how to acquire customers, but nobody ever asked, how are you, the entrepreneur? They never asked if I drank enough water, if I got good enough sleep, or if my body pain is okay. And that matters for a sustainable CEO and a sustainable business. So as you can see here on the screen with our statistics, 46% of small business owners that were surveyed said that they were either currently experiencing or have experienced burnout in the past month. We see 69% of C-suite executives said that they were almost about to quit their job because it didn't align with their well-being. And we're seeing this increasing emphasis on personal well-being and this work-life balance. Let's be honest, yourself and your work are not separate. They don't exist in a vacuum, they are together. So we want to increase personal and professional success amongst millennials and Gen Z, with a special focus on Hispanic Americans. I am a Hispanic American, I am Ecuadorian. We also want to get into the niche market of the people who have had an idea for a business but have never launched it. 92% of people that were surveyed said they had one or more idea for a business but never actually did anything about it. And I'm sure that they're not the only ones. We've all experienced all these ideas in our head, right? And we believe at Delightful Company that with the correct mind, body, soul alignment and wellness practices, that we can actually execute our business or our idea. So what will our clients be offered? We offer mental health and mindset training. We offer emotional awareness skills training. We offer internal and external body health training as well. We're also going to be offering networking and communication skills support and project management and organizational support. What I'm trying to do is combine my expertise in holistic wellness with my experience in executive assistant work to create proactive solutions for our clients. Those pictures up at on the screen are the two companies that we currently are working with. Our services are not online yet, but they are word of mouth, Vintage Wasteland being one and Word of Health being the other. The future is bright in the digital era for Delightful Company. Right now, services can only be accessed if you are local, but there's an increasing need for people to have this type of education and support when they're on the go, in the back of the Uber, traveling, at the supermarket, or at your house. So we are creating a Delightful app. The app is supposed to be a safe space for our clients or any professional to turn to when they feel stressed out, anxious, or worried. We also want this safe space, this application, to be a place where people go to if they need motivation or reassurance just to keep going and to follow through with that idea. We also will be able to provide on this app practical health tips, which can be body stretches for you to go to sleep at night and feel better with your neck pain. We're really excited for this app to also be a platform for our meditations. Our audio recordings can help our clients, aspiring entrepreneurs, start their day off on the right foot with motivation and passion, but also to help them fall asleep at night, which is important for a sustainable person and business as well. We're excited for this digital platform to be a space for community to succeed while also being well in their well-being. So with this funding, we will be able to update our back-end and front-end website processes. We'll also be able to invest in digital marketing campaigns, and we'll be able to hire a digital design engineer for Delightful App Phase 1. Because we care about sustainability at Delightful Company, we do not want to see anybody, especially myself, burn out, and we are a 3-year-old company. We want to invest in sustainable business and brand management training as well. And the best part about all these services up on your screen is that all of these services can be provided by local small business owners in Harrisburg right now. Like I mentioned at the beginning in the screen if you saw, we are not here to make any business a $1 million business. I am here to make my client a $1 million person, which can then take their business to the next level. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Is there any questions for me? Yes.
Are you working with mental health professionals?
Not currently, no. I actually have a bachelor's in criminal justice with a minor in social psych, and my next step is to go in to get my master's. But where we cannot provide a service, we are trying to partner up with those people that can provide those services. Yes.
Is your company going to recruit professionals to help you with the services that you provide?
Not currently, actually. We were thinking of doing kind of a partnership, like a network/library-like catalog for services that we can't provide for our clients. Mm-hmm.
How do you differentiate yourself from, there are so many of these and there are qualified mental health professionals who are doing this, so how do you?
So at Delightful Company, I feel like what sets me apart is the fact of a lot of companies that are doing wellness for small business owners specifically, their wellness is trained here in the United States, in Western American wellness models. And while those do work often, I am trying to provide indigenous, holistic lens through a wellness perspective, really tapping into mind, body, soul alignment, but while also I have a experience starting my own business as well. And so a lot of services, they have never started their own business / don't have that experience being an entrepreneur here, Hispanic American, with the struggle and the barriers that there are to Hispanic Americans. And so that's how I feel like my personal experience is the magic behind it. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Yes. Currently, that is what we are working on, and that's what I want to invest in with this, is working with someone who can help me with that. Yep. Yes.
You said that your focus is Hispanic. You have a focus on Hispanic Americans.
Special focus on Hispanic Americans.
Focus. Tell me how you're doing that, other than you being Hispanic.
So in the local area, we are connected with Hispanic Americans, and we're providing those services in Spanish as well. A lot of these services is unreachable, it's kind of unattainable for Hispanic Americans. They don't know how it relates to them. It's also unrelatable as well. So being one, but also speaking Spanish and being able to relate to that is what how we're reaching out to the local community in Harrisburg too. Yes. For sure. So the first year of business, we did not make any revenue. We didn't really launch any business. I was a young, excited entrepreneur, created the LLC, and we didn't really, have any services. Last year, our revenue was mainly coming in from classes and workshops that we provided. So the revenue last year was about 2,300 something, and that was only through classes, workshops, and individual one-on-one. And then for our future, we're working on the pricing model for these services and seeing really in what local area we're in and the average income for entrepreneurs and small business owners. In a different city, it would be higher. So I'm really working on that right now, trying to understand that.
One other thing was, is this the app that you're looking to bring more awareness, use the revenue for to help with back-end funding and the marketing for, or is it the actual business itself?
It's the business and the service. The app is an add-on and is what we're reaching towards. The funding will be able to help us with phase 1 of the app, but it will not be able to launch the whole app. So if that answered your question.
Sure. How much money do you need for that?
For the app, phase 1 would be about $2,300 to $2,500.
So last year's revenue.
I'm sorry?
Last year's revenue.
Yeah. That would be the funding for the app, yeah. For phase 1.
Any other questions from the judges?
Yes.
You were CEO of Small Business Professionals.
Yes.
Looking to expand to inspiring entrepreneurs.
Yes.
How are you reaching those markets?
The aspiring entrepreneur market. We want to invest in digital marketing campaigns so that we can reach out there for more people to understand us. But right now, I was once an aspiring entrepreneur, our network is already filled up kind of with people who have business ideas. And so we really already have a client wait list of about 5 to 7 people that just by word of mouth, no marketing, have been really interested in getting these services. Yeah, you're welcome.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. That was a lot. Yes, yes.
I don't know how to do it.
Should I? Gail? Oh, can I? I have one.
Oh, you have.
And I'm just using the arrows. Is it the arrows there?
That'll advance it forward and that'll go back.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Again, hello, everyone. My name is Brianna Blount. I am the owner and founder of Breeze Eats and Sweets. Is someone going to help me? Sorry about that. It's on the side there. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Breeze Eats and give you a rundown of my business plan. Breeze Eats and Sweets is a mobile food truck that offers delectable variety of delicious foods and sweets. Our mission is to provide high-quality fresh foods and flavorful foods to customers at a convenient and accessible manner. Our focus is to, sorry, I'm so nervous. With a focus on taste, quality ingredients, and exceptional customer service, we aim to become a sought-after food truck brand in the local community. I will give you a brief rundown of my business plan while you enjoy a delectable treat from the Wing Queen. And we are going to wait for them to bring that in. Okay. Breeze Eats and Sweets will operate as a food truck specializing in diverse menu that caters to a wide range of tastes and dietary preferences. Our menu will feature a savory option of multitude of wings, as well as delectable assortments of sweet treats. It is a you decide, we provide basis. The food truck industry has experienced significant growth in the recent years, with customers seeking unique culinary experiences and convenient dining options. Our target market includes office workers, students, tourists, residents in urban and suburban areas. We will focus on establishing a presence at busy locations such as business districts, college campuses, parks, and local events to attract diverse customer base. We will also offer catering for all and any events. While there are existing food trucks in the area, Breeze Eats Sweets will differentiate itself by offering a diverse wing menu with a combination of savory and sweet options. We will also prioritize using high-quality ingredients and emphasize personalized customer service. By creating a unique, memorable brand experience, we aim to stand out from the competition and build a loyal customer base. Breeze Eats and Sweets will be owned and operated by Brianna Blount, myself, who has extensive experience in the food industry and Safe Serve certified. The core team will consist of skilled family chefs, bakers, and back-end managers. As the business expands, additional staff will be hired to manage and increase demands of operations. To attract customers, we will employ a multi-faceted marketing approach, including social media, local partnerships, food truck gatherings, and online ordering. And this is basically just a market strategy on my daily sales, what I do at home. So this is kind of like a projection for the food truck, just so you get an idea of, what I do spend now. So a case of wings right now, party wings, is $100, and my goal is to sell 7 cases a day, so which would total to $700 for 7 cases of wings. A 38-gallon of oil is about $42, so it's about $21 a day because I do not use the whole tank. Packaging, $60, and operating costs, the liability tax, payroll, and the cost order of wings is $14 for a 12-piece. So that is the calculation and projection that I, came up with that. Oh, and that's just a beautiful picture of my wings. Okay. So the food truck will be equipped with a fully functional kitchen, staffed by experienced culinary professionals. We will prioritize cleanliness, efficiency, and food safety measures to ensure compliance with local health regulations. The truck will operate 6 days a week, serving lunch and dinner hours. Initially, we potentially are looking to expand based on demand, and catering will be an option for all events. Is that her alarm? All right, so this is a financial projection based on the loan. Now, I do have money saved, but this is in case that I do need to use a loan. The financial projections are the startup costs. These will include purchasing the food truck, kitchen equipment, inventory, marketing expenses, and license and permits. That is an estimated amount of $80,000. Monthly costs include ingredients, staff, wages, fuel, maintenance, marketing, and operational expenses at about $15,000. And the revenue projected is generated on daily sales, catering services, and online orders at about $30,000. So the profitability based on the projected revenue and expenses for Breeze Eats and Sweets, it is expected to achieve profitability within the first 1 or 2 years. To ensure sustainable growth and expansion, Breeze Eats will consider following the strategies: multiple locations, a brick and mortar expansion, establishing a physical store to complement food trucks, businesses, and offer permanent locations for loyalty with customers. Breeze Eats and Sleeps believes in providing opportunities to others and giving back to our community who make our business who they are today. We will offer community jobs to make sure to generate revenue for the community. We will also give back by selecting a senior from the area in which we're located in Stilton. So we will select a senior from Still High every year. And we will give back by putting money in the trust fund and dispersing it for the selected graduate. More pretty pictures. So we pose to become a thriving food truck brand by delivering delicious and satisfying food while prioritizing customer service and satisfaction. With a strategic marketing approach, a diverse menu, and a commitment to quality, we are confident in our ability to build a successful and profitable business. Thank you all. I'm sorry.
Any questions for Brianna?
I have a question. Sorry. Vegan options?
Not yet. I plan to get there. I have to expand my knowledge with that. Don't know anything about vegan.
I'm vegan.
Okay, I'll get with you then.
How many wings come in a case?
In a case, 200.
Why? So is that why your price is so cheap? For 12 wings is $14?
For 12 pieces, $14. You said two.
Because it was 12 wings for $14, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's pretty cheap. Like,
Is
if you
it?
go to Rockies, yeah.
Oh,
it's
well,
a
you
little
guys
more
don't know
expensive.
how much I get attacked just for that price. So I actually compared a lot of my prices from like catering wings to local businesses around the area. I didn't want to put it above and I didn't want to put it below. I put it right in the middle.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, Brianna.
Hi.
So did you were you running like a restaurant or something before? And how did you end up here? Two
Well-
questions. So one, that. And then the second question is, have you done any research around the food trucks? Like, how profitable are there other food trucks?
Well, I don't have a food truck. I operate out of my home. I'm trying to get off the ground and into a food truck. But I've done caterings and, attended local events.
How long have you been doing that?
That I've been doing for a year. I did register my business May of 2021, though.
And have you done any research around the food trucks in this area? Or how
I have. I looked around to see how many food trucks are in the area to kind of see what my competition would be. And right now in this area, there are 65 different food trucks, and there will be 66 once Breeze Eats and Sweets is out there. Hello.
Yes, I have a question.
No, Blake has one.
I do. You sound so excited.
Ooh. You didn't touch your sweets.
Not yet, because I wanted to make sure I asked my questions.
Okay.
I got all night. I'm good.
Okay.
Can we talk revenues? So, as how long have you been in business? Because you talked about that you actually have a catering business currently. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, is that this business?
Well, it's kind of put together because with the food truck, we will offer catering services, but our main focus is going to be the wings and the sweets, and that's what's going to make us stand out and be different from other food trucks.
Okay, so the investment, so right now what you're pitching is the need for funds for a food truck.
Correct.
Not for your business that's currently in existence.
Correct.
Okay. How long has your business that has been currently in existence for, which is a part of the food truck?
I've been in business with cooking for a year and a half. I did register before because it was a hobby for me, and it was something that I wanted to. My mom went to culinary arts school. She had 2 kids, and she was a single mother. So she wasn't able to do what she wanted to do. So this is me giving her a legacy to carry on.
Okay. And so you have been charging for catering services for the business in which you currently
I have.
operate. Okay. And then where is your kitchen located currently, your commercial kitchen?
I don't have a commercial kitchen. I cook out of home. That's my commercial kitchen. I am trying to get out.
Got it. Okay. And who is your customer in your target market?
My customer target market?
Who is your customer? And then what is your target market for that customer?
Well, my target market is everyone. Because the price isn't for the rich, it isn't for the poor, and it isn't for in the middle. It's for everyone. I want to be able to please everyone with my savory food. So it's not just, I want these people here or these people here. I want everyone to come to Breeze Eats.
I can't wait to taste these, by the way. My question is in regards to the 65, possibly 66 trucks. So location is going to be key for you because you have to be strategically placed so that you can make sales wherever you're going to go. So have you done any research as to where those areas are? You know, I recently just did a food truck loan for someone in Philadelphia, and their goal was to be surrounding anywhere around Temple University because they knew that they were going to get sales in that area. So have you done any research as to where strategically your food truck will be placed?
Well, we are in the right area around the downtown Harrisburg.
Answer that question.
Yeah, downtown Harrisburg and college campuses.
Okay.
Jay. Here, Ms. Fernandez. Here, Mr. Lynch. You're welcome. Here you go. And here you go, Ms. Childs. One moment. I'm going to request one favor from you. There. Appreciate you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Corey Dupree, and I'm here to introduce my business, which is the Men Raising Black Boys Retreat Series. And I am focused solely on taking men who are raising black boys and changing the narratives to support the next generation of black boys. Me personally, I have 3 influential individuals who I could think of offhand. I was adopted at the age of 4. My mother was addicted to drugs, and my father was incarcerated. My father, biological, 75% of my life has been behind bars. He taught me how to survive the streets, and that comes from him being stemmed from being shot 18 times and stabbed multiple times. The second is my big brother from the Big Brother, Big Sister program, Todd Morrison. Love that man to death. Todd was at 7 years old. I was 7, he was 24, took me under his wing. He had no idea what the heck he got into. The third is actually my house father from Milton Hershey School. Was a white man, was a Marine, and up until the age of 19, he had not seen a black boy or a black person except on TV. So he was responsible for decades of raising dozens and hundreds of black boys. So this right here presents the problem. I look to go ahead and bring in these men who are raising black boys and go ahead and break down some of these misconceptions of society, parenting challenges, and education and empowerment. Now, this brings us to the solution. Through this weekend retreat, we go ahead and equip dads with professionally holistic techniques that we use to go ahead and build up our retreat members to raise the black boys in their lives. Now, everybody's thinking, oh, I'm sure there are retreats everywhere, X, Y, and Z. Now, why us? So, Mr. BB, as I like to affectionately call us, using an acronym for Men Raising Black Boys, we leverage our existing relationships, we share innovative education and resources, and by providing fully inclusive environments for learning. So we have 9 key stakeholder relationships. So some of those are HBCUs, Harrisburg Area Community College, the National Basketball Association, and Black Men Heal, which is a nonprofit centered on getting free mental health resources to black and brown boys across the country. By sharing innovative education and resources, we use 8 key components. And when I mention holistic, I mean the whole being. So focusing on meditation and yoga, conflict resolution, even culinary skills, and highlighting financial wellness. So those conversations at the dinner table, they're different, right? We get to go and break down the trauma that the dad might have and it's not passed along or transferred. Third, existing solutions. A lot of the retreats that exist now are centered on religion or they're centered on toxic masculinity. On our end, the Mr. BB approach, I mentioned already holistic, and you've heard it multiple times tonight. However, what we do is we look to go and include everybody. There are white men who are raising black boys. There are brown men who are raising black boys. There are so many different family developments, and we look to go ahead and make sure that all of them are nurtured. So that's done through our staff. So you have myself, and our staff ranges even to include Dr. Tony Keith, who's based in DC, and he's a hip-hop ed MC. We have April Ash, who's local and a yoga program coordinator. We have social justice education, lead therapists, and we have 5 or 6 other individuals who are not mentioned on this staff, but we go ahead and put together a great staff to go ahead and put together a great itinerary. Now, where is this $6,000 going to go? I'll tell you real quick. The allocation of funding is going to be used for site and logistics, marketing and branding, staff and training, and the philanthropy component, because I'm huge on giving back, is that part of it will be used to reduce the cost of 4 dads to attend our retreat. Now what's next? Over the next 2 years, starting in spring 2024, we're going to have the first retreat in the Poconos, and then going forward, 6 months later, we're going to have an HBCU reunion tour taking the dads to bring their sons, because this is the dads only retreat, to go ahead and actually partner with some of our strategic partners to go to those HBCU campuses and even to professional sporting events. And then 2 years later, I'm a dad. I have an 11-year-old daughter and I have an 8-year-old son. My daughter said, what about me? In 2026, we're going to be launching Mr. BG, so the Men Raising Black Girls Initiative. Our community impact, we're highly focused on creating rules to live by, so by redefining your fatherhood, reimagining their legacy, recognizing their tribe, and reinforcing their child. The most important thing is to refer your tribe. And by that, I mean, look around you. I would like all the Mr. BBs in this room and in your life to come join our retreat. Thank you.
Any questions?
Hey, Corey.
How's it going, Jay?
So, how have you already done this, or is this in development? Have you done this, like, does this exist in some form right now?
Yeah, so the nonprofit that I mentioned, the Black Men Heal, we've actually partnered, and this is actually going to be our first one, so it'll be the inaugural one. However, bringing all these professional individuals who actually have done retreats, ranging from Boy Scouts to professional leadership retreats to full-on conferences, we bring the skill set from all of us. I say it's like assembling the Avengers. So as you can, if I may use the slide. Thank you. As you can see here, part of the funding will be used to actually have a weekend, so 2 trainings for our team to go ahead and come together. So the first time that everybody's together is not going to be at the retreat.
So what makes you sure that this will work? Right?
So using data that we've collected, we actually have a curated list of over 130 people for a wait list. The first group is going to be for 30 dads. So we already have a wait list.
Okay.
So would the individuals attending the retreat be paying for attending the retreat, or would there be any type of other organizations sort of donating or adding value to it at all?
Absolutely. So the beautiful thing is Black Men Heal is a 501c3, which allows us to go ahead and bring in more sponsorship revenue. So there are businesses and individuals. I mentioned there were 9 businesses, and I'll go ahead and go back to that slide, that we go ahead and partner with And those would be the individuals to go ahead and bring in revenue. The ticket model is going to be $900 for the weekend. However, using the sponsorship dollars, the objective is to go ahead and lessen that cost for those individuals. However, there are organizations, for example, one of our partners, they'll pay for 10 tickets. Like first camp is going to be for 30 dads. They'll go ahead and pay for 10 tickets. So those individuals don't even have to worry about it. I had both of my kids in college. This retreat opportunity, this retreat experience would have saved me a lot of headache, but also provided me valuable insight.
We have 30 more seconds for questions.
How long will the retreat be?
So if you look at the agenda on your table, the retreat is going to go ahead and start at Friday, 9 a.m. It's going to go for 3 days going with programming across Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we end with the graduation and award ceremony at 7 p.m.
Are you a nonprofit or for profit?
So this is a for-profit.
Okay, that's why you partner.
Yes, yep.
And you mentioned your team, the
Yes.
Avengers. I saw someone was a therapist. Yeah, lead therapist, and I see one. Do you have any other mental health professionals?
Yes, so Black Men Heal is a whole nonprofit that's centered on getting free therapy service to Black and brown boys. So they are providing their services as part of our collaboration. So they have access to over 75 therapists within their network.
Sure, Corey, are we funding, is this opportunity to fund the weekend that you're proposing this concept for? Or is this towards to help offset the cost with the principal organization?
So the $6,000 or $2,100 will lock in at the revenue for the 2 years, 2024 and 2025, as well as $500 for Sprinter vans, so our retreat members don't have to worry about anything. We'll be able to get them from their location if needed. And $1,450 will be to expense marketing and branding agency to assist with our efforts. And $700 will be used for grant writing, as we'll be eligible for grants. $800 will cover 3 weekends of team trainings, and $450 to go towards scholarship.
Okay, Gail, just one question, just really
Sure.
quick. So you said that it's $900 for the weekend. Do you plan to have 30 dads? That's $27,000. $2,100 to ensure the venues are secure. So that's only the room rental for those 2 years. You have other methods that the events can be taken care of.
Correct. Yep. So that was falling in line with the sponsorship, as well as once these 2 years go ahead and rock and roll, we'll be able to go and actually get the locations gratis.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Corey.
Oh, you're welcome.
Next up is
Sure. Good evening. My name is Tiffany L. Hall. I am the founder of the brand Positive LLC. Positive is a creative play on the word positive and my name, Tiffany. This evening, I will be pitching to you an extension of my brand Positive, and that is Positive Touch Health and Wellness. Did you know that one of the first senses that we develop as babies is the sense of touch? Do you know how powerful touch is? In April of 2020, I was 1 year shy of graduating nursing school, just out of nursing school, when I contracted COVID-19 in the workplace. As a result, I ended up quarantined in a room by myself for 28 days. In this room, I celebrated my 45th birthday, as well as grieved the passing of 12 residents that I cared for over a course of an 8-day period. But I'm no stranger to overcoming traumatic life experiences. Ironically, tomorrow makes 18 years since the day that I was a victim of intimate partner domestic violence. I was stabbed 7 times in my home and nearly died. As a result of that, I believe that it qualifies me to share with someone the possibility of self-care in the use of overcoming anything that you face. Since I started Positive Touch Health and Wellness, I've been out in the community since the beginning of May, vending at various events, offering no-cost 5-minute massages to anyone that gave me their contact information. The growth and potential. I believe that self-care should be affordable and accessible to anyone who desires it. In this community, we have businesses like Hand and Stone Massage and the Hotel Hershey Spa, but not everybody feels comfortable. If you have someone who you know is born and raised in this community and of this community, you'll be more likely to seek and say, you know what, I need a moment to relax. Let me go see Tiffany. Let me get a massage. Let me get a foot massage. Let me just go and sit in that space and just focus on me. To begin, the services that I will offer are pre- and postnatal massage, sports massage, geriatric restorative care, as well as herbal foot soaks and massage, as well as health and wellness clinics within the community. Your network is your network. I am a part of a community called the Spa Boss Tribe. We are over 15,000 deep with business owners who specialize in the health and wellness arena. It was founded by Candace Holyfield Parker, and in her 13 years in the industry, she has produced over 20 millionaires as a result of unique marketing techniques. In April, I had the opportunity to go to Philadelphia and sit with Candace and develop a marketing plan that will span the rest of 2023 and into 2024. Winning this pitch, what I'll use the funding for is to establish and set up my space. So on Friday, I did acquire a 200 square foot space, and I will use the money to put everything in there so that I could start this expeditiously. I've been traveling to Lock Haven for the last 6 weeks. The only day that I've come home is for this class. And what I've done is I use that money, because I am still a licensed nurse, to buy some things, but I want to be able to get this space up and running a little sooner than later. If you have your phones or you have a piece of paper, I want you to write this number down: 223-214-2700. If you text the letters SBL, which stands for Small Business Lab, I will send you a $50 gift card to use on a future Positive Touch Health and Wellness service. Thank you.
Any questions?
I have a question. So, Tiff, I know you said you have a unique marketing techniques and a marketing plan, but how are you planning to get people to know to Positive Tiff?
Sure. So I've been out in the community. I am known in this community. I am an international speaker. So one of the things that I have been doing, if I can go back to the one slide, I have been hosting events in the community, raising awareness about domestic violence. I volunteer in the community. So volunteering and being involved in the community isn't new to me. This is just something that's new. So that's just some pictures of some things that I've done. In October, I'm receiving a Community Impact Award from Bro to Go for the work that I have done in the community. So just word of mouth, just connection. And again, being born and raised here, I think that gives me an advantage.
Hey, Tiffany. How do you differentiate, because there's so many massage, like you said, different options out there. How do you differentiate yourself with your service, and how do you scale up something like this? Because you can only do so much, right, as one person. So how do you do that?
Sure. So for me, I am not a nurse massage therapist. I am a licensed practical nurse. Within the state of Pennsylvania, I am allowed to practice massage. There are some modalities that are different. So the massage piece, I'm able to do some things. Like I said, I can focus on the pre and postnatals, those things that I was trained to do in nursing school. I can focus on pre and postnatal, I can focus on sports. My husband's a high school basketball coach, so I think I got sports under wrap. I can focus on geriatric restorative. Again, I'm still actively working in facilities in the area. And I have the health and wellness lounges, which I will be hosting my first one October 21st.
To scale up, would you be able to find
Yes, so my network is, again, my net worth. Even just meeting people here the last 6 weeks, I'm open to collaborating with anyone. When you see me out in the community, I have done these massages at no cost. Anywhere that had anything to do with health and wellness, I showed up. And I just provided a no-cost 5-minute massage. Those people provided me their contact information. So your power is in your list. Your money is in your list. So I now have people from 5 events whose information that I have, and I can send them when I'm having specials. I can send them, like I just said to all of you, a $50 gift card. If I'm having a slow period, hey, come in. It's my business, so I have the wherewithal and the wiggle room to say, if I just want to open up and do something free just to give somebody the experience today, I can, and then offer them something to come back. So next time, the first time you might do a massage, and I might say, next time come back, here's a free foot massage. I'm going to get you back, don't worry. I'm confident of that.
To piggyback off of Jay's question, do you plan to expand your team?
Right now, I can do it with just myself. So to be honest with you, what I'm looking at is bulk clientele. So the space will be open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and during the week by appointment. So I am still traveling, I am still speaking. I have several speaking engagements that are coming up here shortly, so I'll be on the road. But again, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and other days during the week, I will have availability. I am home, I don't travel, I don't speak December through February. So that'll be a time with Thanksgiving, Christmas, that I'll be able to really hone in on the business.
Thank you, Tiff.
You're welcome. Sure.
I already took a picture.
There you go.
Okay, next up is
All right. Yes. No, I'll tell you guys then. This is for the vegan. All right. Yes.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Josue, I'm the owner of Bespoke Vending Machine Company. It is an exotic vending machine company offering international snacks and hard to find unique snacks. So I come from a hospitality background. I had the luxury of opening up Cork and Fork down on State Street, the original one, so I got really the opportunity to see the process of menu development, hospitality, hiring, and just being part of a unique experience and giving Harrisburg a new flavor that we weren't used to. I was under the mentorship of Nick Laus, and he really showed me that, gave me the saying that I've made up, that Harrisburg is the city that never wakes up. We're opposite of the other big cities because we lack that. So one thing that I noticed when I traveled a lot was that there was a lot of big cities offering unique snacks and unique international snacks that were hard to find. And I saw people buying them left and right. And I said to myself, where are they doing this in Harrisburg? I've always been intrigued with putting Harrisburg on the map. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but I just have such love for the city because we have so many things that are able to be more than what they are, but sometimes we don't get the recognition for it. So I've always wanted just to put us on the map by offering something different to the city. We work with a unique artist called SMH, which he designs this design here. Actually just got wrapped today down in Strawberry Square, so go check it out. It's split in half with our logo. And I also started this company to fuel this entrepreneur mindset of young men. especially first-generation immigrants. I come from parents that, came here when they were 14, didn't know a lick of English, and I saw the struggle of trying to explain to my mom a lot of the things that most parents from other countries don't really want to understand. Because when I asked my mom why she never learned English, she said, "I didn't come here to make friends." And I thought, all right, so she really installed the work hard, go to school, do this, and this is the route you want to go. And a lot of times, immigrant parents don't necessarily trust other people, so they don't really want to give their kids chances because they just don't want to trust other people, so they say no. They just say no to everything. And I saw that firsthand, like trying to explain I need money for prom or sleepovers or athletic, everything. My mom did not understand that. So I want to be that connection with immigrant parents and let them know, like, hey, like, you guys can come, you can trust me, because I am bilingual. And I have,
What is up, guys? My name is...
Real quick, this is an intro of the artist.
What is up, guys? My name is Stephen Michael Haas. I did all the design work for Bespoke Vending. The mission statement is to bring far-out exotic flavors from all over the world to a small city like Harrisburg. And I try hard to do that with the art. Bold lines and extravagant colors. It's inviting you to stay for a drink or two. A home away from home, if you will. We had discussed me doing some live artwork at the presentation today, but I decided there was nothing I could accomplish in 5 minutes that would capture anything near the grandeur of the overall art direction. And if we had a pop-up event, I would be painting for hours. So this time-lapse of the machine design better represents what the final piece would look like. I hope you enjoy this artwork as much as I do. Help us bring some world-class flavor from all around the world to Star City.
So that is SMH. He did the design in front of the 5G network, in front of the museum on 3rd Street, also Nito Burrito in New Cumberland. I do want to let you guys know our machines are state-of-the-art, so we are able to offer happy hour campaigns. People can scan their phone with a QR code that will link you to something where you can earn points for free drinks, free snacks. The coolest things about our machines is that there's 24 hours that I'm monitoring all the machines. When the systems go down, I get an alert. When a snack doesn't get dispensed, I get an alert. So it is innovative in the sense that I'm always on top of things, and that's the difference between other vendors. A lot of times it takes time to get a hold of them, send a technician. So I really want to just be hands-on with the operation and be there available for everyone when they need me. So since we launched, we have 3 machines. We started in September at Colonial Park Mall, which, if all you know, is a very, very dead mall. We were able to turn that machine from $150 to $555, specifically selling exotic, hard-to-find beverages. We have one now in Strawberry Square, which is doing phenomenal. If you guys know, it is extremely low traffic, and somehow I still am able to produce $1,000 in gross sales in that location. And the 3rd location is at 5 Stones. It's a 10,000 square foot gym, and we're offering healthy snacks and gym-oriented snacks for that one. Our goals, we want to have 10 machines by the end of 2024. We will be doing that by growing our Facebooks, our social media platforms, and creating a course where we'll be able to also teach people a little bit about exotic vending machine companies. These are the market trends. Since the pandemic, people have really been snacking. People have just been wanting on the go and just always are snacking. It's been increasing since the pandemic happened. These are some of the machines. These machines here are mystery. You can do locker systems, add mystery boxes, very customizable. So we're aiming to do hotels, pretty much places that are specific to crowds that are traveling or are into, how do I explain, like specific. You see Bob Ross there. It's a specific niche. You walk up to the machine and it's an experience in itself. And that comes, I treat every machine like a restaurant. That's my menu. I'm going to design it for the customers and cater to them. Yep, and it's just to finish up here. I'm actually just gonna let them finish up real quick. I brought these 2 interns. They're just gonna give them the opportunity to talk. I wanted to bring them up and give them a chance to say something quick. Thank you guys. I will let you guys finish up here. This is the team. And the use of the funds, I will tell you guys, this is 1,000 is going to be for our domain name, 2,000 for the capital, 1,000 for the MacBooks, and 2,000 to work with them for the development of the website. They're just going to finish it up 20 seconds.
So I'm Yusuf, and this is my brother Ahmed, and we met Josue through our boxing gym, which he had put a machine in, and he had told us about his idea of developing younger minds into business and stuff, and we really liked the idea because it's good to get experience at a younger age in business, and we just thought it was an opportunity we were never going to get again.
And also coming from an immigrant household, the stress on college and going to college is really big, and especially with the debt that you would incur going through college, a business like this could really help us gain experience and get at least a solid income so then we don't come out with the burden of a debt that a bunch of other students would have because of this opportunity to go defend.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Any questions?
How much do the vending machines cost?
So depending anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000. And right now for the machines, the first machine we bought full out at $2,000. These two new machines that we have, we are financing, should be paid off in about a year and a half.
Quick question. So do you believe that with the vending machines, which are pretty cool, that you're fulfilling more of a want for the community, or do you believe that you're answering a need for the community? Is there a market demand for that, and what have you done to prove that there's demand for that?
Yes. So I think there's a want for it, but specifically with CASA is when I picked Strawberry Square, I wanted to target the kids who are in CASA and Harrisburg University. The gaming community is really, really attracted to these international snacks, and that's why I chose Strawberry Square. I wanted to give the kids something that they know they can get in Philly or in DC, and I wanted to give them that option to go to the vending machine and pick the things that they can't get in here, but in other cities.
You call these exotic snacks?
Yes. So
do you have a sample?
Yes. So
I don't know what's in it.
I didn't get to that part. I did have two, because you're vegan, right? Yes, sir. Yes. So I gave you, this is pineapple orange, and this is banana cream. So I have samples for you guys that I meant to bring out to you guys. So yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Testing, testing. Oh, I need the clicker.
I'm hearing feedback, is that? Okay. I was hearing feedback, I didn't know. Okay. All right, I'm ready. Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine Slaughter, CEO of A Hint of Jazz Management. Founded in 2021, we are a media agency focused on storytelling for commercial brands, small businesses, and nonprofits. With over 6 years of experience in counseling, we have collaborated, placed, and connected with many businesses, brands, and publications like Essence Magazine and broadcast networks in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Harrisburg. We are committed to empowering our clients to make a lasting impact through our services. We aim to connect businesses and organizations with their communities by leveraging the power of storytelling. Our millennial perspective and dedication to bridging generational gaps enable us to deliver messages that resonate and inspire, ultimately creating a better and more united future for all. My customer's problem is finding their voice and/or establishing, and enhancing their position in the market. This is the Ashanti collection. Thanks, Madonna. She has generated over $1 million in online sales And her viral online success has allowed her. Oh, okay, sorry guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is bad, okay. Her online success has allowed her to open up a storefront here in central Pennsylvania. She has a great social media presence, but her earned media coverage is low. But here at A Hint of Jazz, we would work with the Ashanti Collection to elevate her brand by creating PR campaigns to increase her visibility and elevate her message to target local and national audiences. Our customers seek innovative and diverse ways to increase visibility and awareness while building a positive sentiment. At A Hint of Jazz, we understand the importance of telling impactful stories, especially for small businesses and brands looking to tell theirs. We offer public relations, branding, and digital content strategies, as well as creative direction. A few of our competitors are Versant Strategies and Latour Communications. Don't tell them if you guys know them. They're all located here in Central PA, and they have an established client base. However, their services are pretty copy-paste and does not provide an individualized experience. We have TJM & Co., who is located in Brooklyn, New York, and while connected to their community, they don't do campaigns that target younger audiences. But A Hint of Jazz aims to provide an individualized and innovative experience. Our total available market is $20 billion. Our service available is 75, and our serviceable obtainable market currently is 270,000. Our services vary from $500 to $4,500, and we're set up to deliver these services through our network and growing expertise. We are looking for $6,000 to improve our marketing and branding, professional development, and operations, because showing up and having the materials to back it up, along with the operational structure to get the job done, is important for the success of my business. We retain our clients through networking, referrals, and white label services with companies like Overs and Communications and Perry Media Group. $6,000 would enable us to make a difference in the community by bartering with businesses in my community like Delightful, by exchanging our services to uplift each other and establish mutually beneficial partnerships. Our outreach and support of local events, like our work on Juneteenth in collaboration with Roman Empire Media Group, or our work with the City of Harrisburg and Pop's House July Music Series in collaboration with Perry Media Group and Elmore Entertainment, has had a direct positive impact on the Harrisburg community. Thanks. Okay. I didn't know where my time was at with my feedback issues.
Hi, Jasmine. Question for you.
Yes.
So there are a couple, just trying to hold back because I'm in this space. So one question is, where did you get your SAM numbers from for your 75 million for your SAM numbers for the market? Another is the 6,000 to barter, and can you explain that for me?
So my SAM number, I did a business lab like this in a previous one, but with a different group. And the person that, I went to office hours and they helped me figure it out. I'm not good at math. But that's what we came up with. But PR, there's a million PR agencies and big brands and companies invest in it. And, the numbers, they're big to me, but they made sense to the person.
How do?
Yes, the 6,000.
Explain barter from 6,000.
Yeah, so one of the things that I wanted to invest in is the operational services. So in this space in PR, the software costs thousands of dollars. Like Muckrack costs $5,000, and that is a software that is used to connect with journalists. You do your pitching, communicating, everything through Muckrack, that's $5,000. And so I have the opportunity to, pay for my service, pay for a software like that, which allows me to open up more time to be able to barter with a company that I would love to invest my time in, that maybe in the moment we can't, exchange monies, but we can exchange time. So this would help me operationally so that I can do those other things.
So it's giving you time to
Yes.
that they can't pay for your services?
Yes.
Do you plan to expand outside of Harrisburg, and if so, how?
Yes, so actually I started doing all this through white label services. So Cheryl Overton Communications is based in Brooklyn, New York. I worked with another PR company providing white label services in Florida. So last year's actually my first time really working in Harrisburg in this space.
I may have missed it, but can you just identify your target clients?
Yes, so my target is small businesses like everyone in this room, and then commercial brands that are looking to make an impact in specific communities. For example, with Cheryl Overton Communications, we did an activation with Grand Marnier, the liquor brand, and they wanted journalists of color to show up to their event. So it was my job to utilize my network and bring them to that event.
And David is the director of our multicultural banking division and the reason why we have this lab. So we owe him a great big thank you.
All right. How is everyone doing tonight? You guys look too tensed up. How is everybody doing tonight? Good? I am full. Has anyone here been to a buffet before? Show of hands. And then you eat, and then you're so full, you don't know what to do with yourself after that. That's how I feel right now. That is how I feel right now. I am delighted to be here. I am very humbled by the opportunity to stand in front of each and every one of you. So, my name is David Femi. I work at M&T, and I'm the head of Multicultural Banking and also a business banking regional. And as I sat there and I listened to such incredible, inspiring stories, I'm amazed. And I don't know about you, but I am so moved by the stories that we heard tonight, from Tiffany's Health and Wellness to Bree's Food Truck. I went to the doctor some weeks ago. They told me to stop eating sweet stuff. So you came a few weeks late, but great job. To Josue's Exotic Snacks, we should talk about that. I love your immigrant story. So I am an immigrant, right? And my daughter, who's 14, came to me last week to say, hey, Daddy, can I go do a sleepover at my friend's house? And I said, no. And she's been asking me that question for the past couple of years, and I keep saying, no. Number one, I don't know who your friends are, and even if I know who they are, immigrant parents just like to say no, right? Corey, your presentation was very powerful. When I think about the challenges that black young boys go through, I am just in awe of what you're trying to do to build the next generation of young black boys. What a night! What a night! So let me start. Let me do this. Before I talk about the finalists, if you are a business owner in the room, can you just stand, please? If you own a business, can you just stand? If you own a business, can you stand? Can you stand? Wow. And the rest of us that don't own a business, can we just give a round of applause to each and every one of these businesses here tonight? Oh, we could do better than that. Thank you. You all are the reason why we do what we do. Because without these businesses, these communities here would never thrive. Without these businesses, families will never thrive. And guess what? Without these businesses here tonight, the local economies will never grow. So I am just super excited to be here and celebrating all of your accomplishments. For the past 7 weeks, showing up here every night. And by the way, 7 weeks ago, I think we started with 42, right, Nat? About that number. And I think tonight we have about 25, if my math is correct. You guys showed up every single night because you had a plan. You guys showed up every single night because you have a mission. You guys showed up every single night because you have a purpose. And as I think about what we do at M&T Bank, and our goal is to make a difference in people's lives, as I listen to each and every one of the presentations tonight, every presentation tonight had something to do with uplifting communities and making a difference in people's lives. Now I'm super excited. I got here right on time. I was stuck in traffic driving here for about 5 hours, and I was so mad. But now I'm so excited just listening to the stories. Come on, this was all worth it. This is all worth it. Before I go further, let me just acknowledge my colleagues in the room this evening. First off, we do have our regional president, Nora Habig. Nora, do you want to wave back there? Yeah, can we please celebrate our regional president? Yeah. We do have our business banking market manager for this area. I know he's not in the room, Jess Seaborn. He just stepped out. We have our PR team in the house. Scott, do you want to wave so people can acknowledge who you are? I do have a business banking team colleague. Lorena, do you want to wave? Thank you for being here and for all you do. I believe we have one of our retail regionals. Is she in here? Rachel? Rachel, she's outside, all right. Is Heather in here? Heather is out there, okay, we celebrate them outside. Where's Nat and Gail? Nat and Gail, can you both come forward for me, please? Just, can you come up here? Hi, Rachel. Nat and Gail. Gail, Nat, you're over here, can you come? I don't bite, you could come closer. Yeah. We go way back, myself and Nat, yeah. And Gail. Gail, come up. How about these two ladies? I, in front of everyone, want to say thank you. Thank you so much, because if not for you two, this wouldn't happen. 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. So thank you. It's a heck of a job that goes on behind the scene to make these things happen. Sleepless nights, 3 to 5 months of planning. It's not that easy. And it takes a team of people. But on the ground here, I cannot thank these two ladies enough for such an incredible job. They're so passionate, they care. Sometimes they showed up on weeks when they were on vacation. That's how much they care about each and every one of you. So please, thank you for caring for our small businesses and for supporting this community's future. Thank you very much. So I'll say a few things and I'll get out of your way because I know you guys want to know who the winners are. So, food. No, I am the one between you and food, so I will even be quicker. I don't want to stand between you and your food. So I grew up, and I'm listening tonight to each and every one of your stories. I grew up as an immigrant. my mom owned a small business and struggled. Not that there were no banks, there were banks. My mom owned a business, owned multiple businesses, but the reason why she owned multiple businesses was because the first one she started didn't work out. The second one, she tried again, didn't work out. The third one, she tried again, didn't work out. And she had bank accounts, but that wasn't the issue. She had access to some funding, but that wasn't the issue. Fundamentally, the lack of small business education was the cause of all of her businesses going under. The lack of a small business ecosystem was another reason why her businesses went under. The lack of people that she can relate with, people that look like her and sound like her, that had the same cultural heritage and cultural creed and background, the lack of that was another reason why her business went under. I'm sure each and every one of you would agree with me, right, that as a black-owned business owner or a Hispanic-owned business owner or Asian-owned business owner, some of the challenges we face in starting a business is very different and it's very unique compared to those non-multicultural small business owners. Am I making some sense tonight? Yeah? And that's the reason why most multicultural businesses fail. It's not access to capital, it's the lack of a sustainable ecosystem. Exactly a year ago today, Nat, I think we were in this room and we were celebrating a group of small businesses like each and every one of you tonight a year ago. And here's what they told us. The reason why we came to Harrisburg was because they said, hey, can M&T help us with the technical assistance that we need, not just to start a business, but to grow and scale the business. And we took everything they told us they wanted to learn. We came to Harrisburg last year, and it was a huge, successful program. Since then, we've been to Buffalo, New York twice. We've been to Harlem, New York. We've been to Bridgeport, Connecticut. And the goal is to help address some of these foundational things that black and brown businesses need. And you cannot go buy these things from Walmart. You cannot go buy these things from Target. These are things that we have to come together in support of one another so together we can build thriving multicultural ecosystems for our businesses. That's how our families would grow. That's how our communities would grow. And I'm proud to work for a bank that gives us the opportunity to do that. At M&T, a few years ago, we had this renewed sense of purpose around making a difference in people's lives. And we started to ask ourselves, how are we going to show up in Hispanic communities? How are we going to show up in Black and African American and Asian communities? And we started to talk to these communities directly. We didn't design banking solutions because we knew what they wanted. To be honest with you, we actually did not know what they wanted. So we spent time on the street and on the road asking questions. And we gathered so much insights and feedback around the pain points that businesses like yours go through every single day. Every single day. So I'm glad that you each took the time to be here this past 7 weeks because this will go a long way. I'll tell you a few stories. When we did one of these labs in Buffalo, New York, we had a set of twin sisters, born and raised in Buffalo's East Side. And they've been trying to start their own coffee shop for a very long time. Now, if you know the east side of Buffalo, it's a very unique place. It's predominantly African American. There are no grocery stores. No grocery stores. And these sisters wanted to bring the first coffee shop to the east side. They tried all they could, but there was no way for them. They didn't know how to write a business plan. They didn't know how to do marketing. I saw some of you with some incredible marketing slides up here tonight. They didn't know or they didn't have any of that. So they heard about the lab and they came through the lab and they learned how to write a business plan and they learned how to do marketing after spending 6 weeks with us at M&T Bank going through the lab. And just like some of you tonight being your first night of pitching your business, that was their first night. They had to pitch on the final night. It was their first night to pitch their business. And because we had TV crews in the house that night, when they were pitching with so much passion, just like we've heard tonight, they were pitching with so much hunger because they wanted more. They wanted to make a difference, just like we heard tonight. Someone saw them on TV. And a few weeks after that, I reached out and said, hey, I believe in your story and I care about what you're trying to do, and gave them $100,000 to go grow their business. Tonight, there's someone here that has presented their dream, their passion. We may not have TV crews here, but I really want to encourage each and every one of you to believe in your dream, because you just don't know who's watching. You just don't know who's watching. So here's my advice for each and every one of you tonight. You've spent the past 7 weeks going through this program. Let tonight not be the last night that you see yourselves. So I would highly encourage each and every one of you to now, when we disperse tonight, you guys form a network. Form a network. Maybe it's a Facebook group. Maybe it's a TikTok group. Maybe it's an Instagram group. Whatever group you want to form, make sure you form a group and you become this support system for one another. And tell your stories and be proud of your stories. Because guess what? If you don't tell your stories, no one is going to tell your story. Make sure you tell your stories and be proud of your stories, because that's how we're going to build a sustainable ecosystem for each and every one of you in Harrisburg. That's how you find ways to grow and scale your business, when we connect with one another. Because guess what? Nobody really understands us like we understand us. Am I making some sense tonight? You guys made our dream come true. So once again, we're going to announce a few winners tonight. But here's what I'll tell you. Each and every small business owner under the sound of my voice tonight, you are a winner. And we are committed to going on this journey with you. So once again, congratulations and job well done. Thank you.
Our friend David, folks. I can speak loud, David. All right, everyone. We want to make sure we keep moving because we want to be respectful of time. We went a little over. I am going to invite Jamal down. There he is. And of course, we want to be able to celebrate all of you. So everyone has a certificate for completion of the program. So we're going to call your names out. We're going to invite you up. If you would like us to get a picture of you with your certificate, Jamal will be handing them out as well. We would love to get a picture of you with your certificate if you'd like to stand in the middle. So bring your phone down. We'll take pictures of you. And at that point, the judges should be able to come in. We'll hear a few remarks from our regional president, Nora Habig, and then we'll wrap things up and announce winners. Sound good? Okay. And if you're eating chicken wings and your name's coming up because they're alphabetical, you know, wipe your hands. Okay.
All right, as Natalie said, you please continue to eat, but we're going to call out each of the participants here just to receive your certificate and your acknowledgement. All right, first up is Khalid Atif. There you go. Next is Leslie Avila. There you go. Congratulations. Next, Mahogany Blackston. There you go. Congratulations. Thank you. There you go. Next is Brianna Blunt. There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you. Sure. Good job.
Next, we have Dijon Cole.
They're all going to the photo booth.
There you go, sir. Congrats.
Thank you.
Next, Jenny Dallas. There you go. Congrats.
Thank you.
There you go. Next is Celia Davis.
All of our sweet treats that you've brought
It
all
works.
these times.
There you go. Congratulations. Next up is Corey Dupree. My man. There you go.
It's all about you, my friend.
Yep. Keep them. Thank you, Mama.
Our next graduate, Tasha Ellison. Our next graduate, Danielle Evans.
Oh, she's out today. That's right.
Next, Miss Tiffany Hall. Congratulations.
I know, right? She yelled at you.
Our next graduate, Frederica Jones Curry. Congratulations. Thank you. There you go.
Come through the hug line.
Next, we have Mariah Lockett. Congratulations. There you go.
Okay. All right.
Next, Medina Mandarola.
Hey, girl.
You're awesome.
I didn't forget about the sister. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I appreciate
Here you go.
Thank you so much. Me too. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sure.
See, Matt's not here, but bring it up to Mama.
Next up is Matthew Moore.
Denise.
Her name's Denise.
Yeah, Denise accepting on his behalf.
Denise Lovejoy.
Denise.
I was going to bring it up to you, Dee Dee. You want me to meet you halfway? Maybe take a walk.
Accepted on Matt's behalf is
Denise Lovejoy.
Miss Denise Lovejoy, his mom.
His manager.
His momager.
I
There you go.
wasn't allowed to
Congratulations.
call you. I
That's
wasn't
okay. I know, he told me that. I know. Thank
My
you.
manager.
Yeah. We're at the end now. She can be mom. Next up is Felicia Muldrow Lewis.
Thanks for being a part of your life.
Here you go. Congratulations. Next up is Josué Soto.
Yes, thanks for being patient.
Congrats, sir. There you go.
I think we should just announce.
Next up is Brandy Page. Congrats. There you go. Next up is Carl Payne. He's not with us tonight.
Hold on here.
Next graduate is Kia Perry. Congratulations. There you go. Next is Damian Rexroth. Following Damian, Patricia Richards. There you go, bro. Yeah, congrats. Is she here? Next up is Makendra Sellers. Oh, it's Mac, right? Yeah, there you go. Congrats. No problem. I just read that one.
Oh, sorry. Jasmine's here.
Next, Jasmine Slaughter.
Come on, Jess. Come on down. Oh, Dawn's
Ron Stern, come on down.
Come on down.
Congratulations. This is the last one. Yep. There you go.
We can hug.
Ronnie.
Next up, Ronnie Tillman. Along with Alex Steele.
Yeah. Oh, he
Okay.
didn't join. Oh, okay. Well, then you can take his.
Congrats.
Can you
There you
take
go.
his? Last but not least. Do you have Alex Steele's? Yeah, you want to take it?
Yeah, Ronnie's going to take it.
Thank you.
And our last graduate, Tia Wise. Congratulations. Next, we're going to bring up Nora Habib, Regional Vice President. I'm sorry, Regional President, M&T Bank Central and Western PA Regions.
Dang, I show up and I got demoted. Got to earn my stripes. All right, well, let's hope I can earn them here really fast. This is what I'm supposed to tell you, and I'm not doing it because it's going to take too long, and I know that you don't care what I have to say. You want to hear who won. But what I am going to tell you is that I give you all a lot of credit because you all showed a lot of courage. You showed courage when you applied to be in the program. And then to put your trust in the folks that you met, your new net worth, as I understand, that you put your trust in us, and that you put your trust in yourself. And that then you committed to coming here every single week, to showing up, and to investing in yourself. I know that some of you then took the next step to put together the pitch, and some of you chose not to, and that's cool either way. What's awesome is that you learn so much on the journey, and that's yours forever. Whenever you learn something, you keep it. It's yours. And so I hope that you view this time with us as a bit of a gift, and that you take that gift and you use it well. What I heard tonight also, as David Femi mentioned, is how many of you have this passion to give back to the community, to lift others up, self-care, concern for the next generation. That's awesome. So the gift you got during the last 7 weeks, take that and continue on that journey. I also have to tell you that it's a really good thing I'm not a judge because I can be bribed and I can be bribed with wings. I'm just saying. The Center of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, thank you so much. Without you, we can't host this. It's a wonderful partnership we have, and I hope that you all continue to take advantage of what's available here in this market. Harrisburg University is an awesome facility. They've grown so much, and they do so much for our community. So I'm glad you had a chance to experience them firsthand. I will, in advance, since I will not afterwards be here at the mic anymore, congratulate the winners. I hope the $6,000 winner uses that money exactly as stated and does wonderful things. But regardless, congratulations to all of you. I'm glad you were with us on this journey, and I wish you all tremendous success in your future. And I hope you know we're a great bank, so when you need to find a place, you come back and work with us. Oh, and I do want to tell you one other really quick story, and that's about Lorena. Last night as I was walking out, and I said, Lorena, are you going tomorrow night? And she's like, well, yeah. And I said, okay, I mean, I wasn't trying to offend her. She said, I wouldn't miss it for the world. These folks here mean so much to me. And I think you need to know that, though, that I think you know that, I know you mean a lot to all of us, and I think they've all meant a lot to you, and you should just know it's so mutual. And so that was Lorena's honest response. It's like you're all little nieces and nephews to her, and she has to look out for you. So I just wanted to thank Lorena especially for making me realize just how special you all are. Here's to you.
Hello, back to me. Before I turn this over, a few housekeeping issues. If you were a finalist, I need a copy of that W-9, please. And we did leave some surveys at each of your places, so if you would wouldn't mind taking some time to jot down some thoughts, that would be great, because it just helps us keep making this better and better, right? Okay, am I turning this over to Jess Seaburn? Our Executive Vice President, right under Nora, Market Manager for Business Banking. So thanks, Jess.
Oh, thank you. It's definitely an honor to announce the winners. The deliberations were extensive, and we feel really good about where we landed as a group. So really excited to announce the winners here. But just honestly, you guys were all amazing, and you all just did a great job. It was so difficult, so you should all be very proud of yourself. So give yourself a round of applause. All right, we'll start in third place. So the third place winner, recipient of $2,000, Brianna Blount.
No, get one by yourself.
Go ahead. It's you too. Yeah. Yep. I got to kill time while we change the check. So. Tell a quick joke? Saying something? All right, it can't take that long to change the check. So, in second place, and the recipient of $4,000, Mr. Corey Dupree. And a floral arrangement. Congratulations. Awesome. Yeah, and second place, you even get David, so that's a special bonus. All right. So now the big winner. Our first place winner and the recipient of $6,000, Josue Orsoto. and the interns.
He just got off a flight from Denver, so he's severely jet lagged. Oh, here, wait. You have to hold flowers. Oh, so nice to meet you.
Nice work coming along. Thank you. I know, standing up there as interns.
Wait, do you want to sit right here?
Yes, which places with Gail? Jay and Jamal and Madonna. Yes. Oh, okay. Jay said he was a fan. He said he's gonna hold his Dutch friend. No, we're gonna do CIE first. Yeah, gee.
Come on, Jay.
Jay.
Thanks,
I got it. I got you.
Come on. Wing it.
Yeah, that's how I live my life. It generally doesn't work.
So we need to take a picture of all the winners.
Yep.
They're not.
And then can I wrap up with everybody?
Sure.
When you're done. Think, and then I'm just going to ask for a 5-minute fire round on, 2-minute fire round on reflection.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you are a participant in our lab, just come on down. We want to get one great big group picture.
Right here. Thank you. Awesome job with the
No, 2 came from the bank. These 2.
with the really fast job with the check. A plus.
Sweating. Did you get in the photo booth?
No, he didn't get in my photo booth. What are you looking for, your phone?
Yeah.
There. Is that your phone?
Nope.
Hold on.
I think it might be up top. I'll be honest.
Up top.
Yeah, I think it's up in my stuff. Thank you.
Hey, Jay. Good to see you. Good to see you. Long time no see. Yeah, thank you.
What's that?
We'll be in the picture for you.
Do you want to get in the front?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Very tall.
I'm taking the picture every year. I take All right.
Can we take a picture of all the winners? Pictures of all the
We're just going to invite everybody.
all three.
A few minutes.
You want to do that at the end?
Yeah, we'll do that at the end.
Yeah. All right, just want to bring us home, and I know we're just a few overdue. I know everyone wants to get out of here.
Can we ask everyone's attention for like 2 more seconds? Thank you.
Yeah, just real quick, I really just want to thank CIE and also our judges for making this all possible. And just, I'll leave you guys with a few things to think about. So on our team, we talk a lot about the why, the how, and the what. But it's always has to start with the why. Why do we do this every day as bankers? And what's our higher cause, our higher purpose, and why do we do this? And when I ask the team that question, the answers you probably wouldn't expect, but I want to make a difference in people's lives. I want to give back to the community. I really want to help customers. And that's something that you might always expect to hear from bankers. So we hope that our higher cause, our higher purpose, and why we do this every single day over the last many weeks has really, really shown. And that would be advice that I give to each of you is we tried to help with the how and the what, but we can never help with the why. That's built within you. And why do you do this? Why do you run your business every single day? Why do you get up in the morning? What's your higher cause? What's your higher purpose? Start with the why, and the rest takes care of itself. Thank you. And that's a wrap. I thank the judges. And I thank CIE.